if you've made it this far with me, you're probably not just tired. You're truly exhausted. Not the kind of tired you get from one bad night of sleep, but the kind where your body feels heavy all the time. Your mind isn't clear. You sleep, but never feel restored, and somehow, you don't quite feel like yourself anymore. And if you've ever asked yourself, why do I feel this way? Then today, we're not just going to answer that question. We're going to help you find your way back to recovery. Throughout the previous videos, we've explored many different angles of stress and fatigue. But if we had to summarize everything into one core idea, it would be this. Your body is not broken. It's trying to adapt. The problem is, it has been adapting for far too long. When you're under constant pressure, your nervous system shifts into a state of high alert. This is a natural survival response. Your body increases cortisol, raises your heart rate, and heightens your alertness to help you deal with danger. But here's the thing. Your body doesn't know the difference between a tiger in the wild and a work email at 11 p.m. It reacts the same way. And when this state continues day after day, your nervous system forgets how to turn off. You begin to fall into what we've talked about before, being wired but tired, exhausted but unable to truly rest. Your sleep becomes shallow. You wake up tired. Coffee stops working. This isn't because you're lazy, it's because your energy system is dysregulated. We also talked about why getting 8 hours of sleep doesn't always help you recover, because sleep quality matters more than sleep quantity. If your nervous system is still in a stressed state, you can't enter deep sleep, the stage where your body truly repairs and restores itself. On top of that, we explored the hidden factors that keep you feeling drained. From lack of movement, to unbalanced nutrition, to the constant overload of information your brain has to process every single day. And there's one important thing many people don't realize. Fatigue is not just a body problem. It's a signal from your entire system. Your nervous system, your hormones, your immune system, and even your emotional state. So the next question is, how do you get out of this state? There is no single solution. But there is one guiding principle. You can't force your body to recover. You have to create the conditions for it to recover. And that starts with small but intentional changes. First, start with your nervous system. Your body needs to relearn what it feels like to be safe. You don't need to meditate for an hour a day. You just need a few minutes at a time, multiple times a day, to slow down your breathing. Breathe in slowly and exhale even longer. This simple act sends a powerful signal to your brain. You're safe now. Second, take a closer look at your sleep. It's not just about how long you sleep, but how you prepare for sleep. Reduce blue light before bed. Avoid your phone at least 30 minutes before sleeping. And more importantly, create a consistent wind-down routine that tells your body it's time to rest. Third, reset how you use your energy during the day. Don't try to work continuously for 6 to 8 hours. The human body is not designed that way. Work in rhythms. Focus deeply for 60 to 90 minutes, then take a short break. Stand up, move, breathe. These breaks don't waste time. They restore your energy so you can perform better. Fourth, pay attention to your body in the simplest ways. Are you drinking enough water? Are you eating properly? Are you getting sunlight every day? These may sound basic, but they are the foundation of your energy. And finally, there is something I want you to truly remember. You don't need to become your most productive version overnight. You just need to return to balance. Because when your body feels safe, rested, and properly supported, your energy will come back on its own, not through force, but through natural recovery. If you've been in a state of chronic fatigue, be a little gentler with yourself. You're not weak, you're overloaded. And realizing that is the first step toward change. Energy doesn't come from motivation. It comes from systems. You might feel motivated for a few days, but if your internal system isn't stable, you will fall back into the same state again. So, what is a sustainable energy system? It's when your body can operate in a natural rhythm, with periods of activity, rest, and recovery, without being constantly pushed to the edge. And to build that, we need to focus on 4 core pillars. The first pillar is your circadian rhythm. Your body doesn't function randomly. It has an internal clock that controls when you feel awake, sleepy, hungry, and when your body repairs itself. When this rhythm is stable, you don't have to force energy. You naturally feel alert during the day and sleepy at night. To rebuild it, you don't need anything complicated. Wake up and go to bed at the same time every day, even on weekends. Get natural sunlight in the morning and reduce light and stimulation at night. These simple actions help your body know when to be active and when to rest. The second pillar is your nervous system. You can eat well and sleep enough, but if your nervous system is constantly stressed, you will still feel exhausted. A sustainable system requires a flexible nervous system, one that can shift between activation and rest with ease. This doesn't come from eliminating stress completely. It comes from your ability to return to baseline after stress. Create small, pause moments throughout your day, moments without stimulation, without pressure, just slow breathing, walking, or sitting quietly. These moments act like a reset, preventing stress from accumulating. The third pillar is cellular energy. This is often overlooked, but it's the foundation of everything. Your body needs raw materials to produce energy. If you're dehydrated, undernourished, or your body can't absorb nutrients well, you will always feel low on energy, no matter how much you rest. Make sure you're giving your body what it needs: water, protein, healthy fats, vitamins, and minerals, especially those that support the nervous system, like magnesium and B vitamins. And don't forget movement, not to burn energy, but to create energy. Movement improves circulation and supports mitochondrial function, the part of your cells that produces energy. The fourth pillar is how you use your energy. This is where many people go wrong. We try to maximize time instead of optimizing energy. A sustainable system is not about working nonstop. It's about working in cycles. Deep focus, then rest. Repeat. This not only improves performance, it prevents burnout. And finally, there's one factor you cannot ignore: how you treat yourself. You can build all the right habits, but if you constantly push yourself, criticize yourself, and never allow rest, the system will not last. A sustainable energy system requires stability, not only from the outside, but from within. Learn to listen to your body. Learn to stop before you're depleted. Learn to accept that you won't always feel your best. And that's completely normal, because the goal is not to feel high energy all the time. The goal is to have a system strong enough that you can always return to. When you build that system, you'll realize something. You don't have to fight your fatigue anymore. You understand it, you adjust it, and you no longer fear it. That is the difference between just surviving and truly mastering your energy.